Bonjour, un pain au chocolat, s'il vous plaît.
70 s'il vous plaît.
Merci. Au revoir.
Bonjour, bienvenue à Maté.
All right, Maté talk. So we're first gonna catch up with ALEXANE. Gonna spend a bit of a day running around. Metro is good, Uber is better. The metro, very cost effective, but it's the metro. Woo! Why do we come here? Because of that. I mean, it's while we've been here, there's been like 15 other thousand influencers taking photos. So we're one of those. Story of Passesoir. So the story that I heard was that he was in the metro and he passed a woman, he could smell pastries and he smelled her and he thought, she's so beautiful, but then he thought, Passesoir, not tonight.
Yeah, it's like
true story or a little bit of a...
It's always come from David's mind.
Okay,
so,
okay.
And,
So, true story. It's a true story.
and it was in La Place de la Concorde.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but it's near from here.
We
yes.
walked past it.
Yeah.
Alexandre has been taking me everywhere. Oh la la. Oh, we're gonna rate this one now. To me, it looks pretty good. Uh-oh, I can see her face already. Not good enough. I rate it 10 out of 10.
I will give you maybe a 7. 7.
Tough critic. Le petit palais,
Perfect.
le grand palais.
Yes. So the big one, the small one. You have the Chanel fashion show
Yeah.
happening in the Grand Palais.
So we had a big day today, filming a new adventure through Paris.
Yes.
Alexandre showed her 5 big recommendations. So wait till that episode comes out. And I like being in the city with a local.
Yes. It's always better to discover, a place.
We ate at this bakery, the French Bastard.
Yes.
I loved it. Actually, we just finished eating. It was fantastic. We went to the BDK store.
Yeah.
And
of course.
maybe I bought something. I'm wearing it today.
It's very good.
Alexandre
Yeah,
hates
really.
when I do this. Ready? What are you smelling, Alexandre?
Oh no. Vanya.
Vanilla, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the new vanilla leather. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I wanted to buy it here in Paris. And
Yeah, it's bring like more story behind
correct,
this.
correct. Gorgeous fragrance. I've been falling in love with vanilla lately.
It's very good. It's too gourmand and warm for me, but
Yeah.
it smells good.
Yeah, it's a bit floral. It's got like a
Yeah, this one is not too sweet.
yeah, it's gorgeous, gorgeous.
But you have the leather, yeah.
Wait till that episode comes out. It's a lot of fun.
It is. After Melbourne, Sydney, Paris.
What's the next one? Berlin.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool.
Or Rome.
Wait and see what happens. I don't know yet, but we'll wait and see.
We will see.
Here with the boys. Fazon. Hassan.
Você.
I did it on purpose. And Sepper. It's Jose. I said it wrong last time, doing it again. And mon prof de français, Monsieur Luc. I've been saying the wrong words in French, and the look that I get from him, hell would freeze over. With like these laser eyes. I'm like, oh, sorry.
All right, so the boys, we've been running around looking at different perfumes. We all fell in love with Nikolai, by the way. I mean, we went to Dover Street, a lot of beautiful fragrances there. Have a look at this footage right here. We all enjoyed different things, but Nikolai took our heart away. So the boys want to talk a little bit about the fragrances that they enjoyed. So first, Fazon.
I took a sample of Poudre de Musc, this one. And by the way, I have zero knowledge of perfumes.
But you loved it. You loved the...
Yes, the feeling. I usually like the rose taste in the parfum, and this one has rose, mandarin, and musk.
Actually, we walked out of these places and we smell $1 million. It was like Reservoir Dogs walking down the street.
I liked this incense oud. And what I liked about this one is like it's very oriental. It reminds me of home. So like because I'm from Middle East, so yeah, that was something that I really appreciated.
Very strong. It really came
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
The oud was really...
Yeah, maybe not the best for this weather, but still, for the proper weather and outfit, a good one.
Next one is number 1. It seems that it's really the first perfume that the home has created. It gives me a kind of confidence, masculinity feeling. Yeah.
The funny, we were walking out of the shop and the sillage that he was producing was gorgeous. This tuberose and this...
Actually,
floral.
I really picked tuberose quickly, but apparently this one is different.
Yeah.
It's a different tuberose, and that's why. Yeah.
So
A
what
man
you
can
meant-
wear it.
What you meant, I think it's not exclusively feminine. It can be feminine. It
Yeah,
can
exactly.
Be masculine.
Well, tuberose and jasmine tend to be very floral,
Yeah.
female floral leaning.
Yeah.
But I can smell it on you, bro.
Yeah.
It's really popping. It's
Yeah,
really
exactly.
coming through. Now, this guy here is being a rebel.
Yes,
In his leather jacket.
my leather. Yeah, absolutely. And actually, the fragrance I picked kind of reflects that in a way. It's Serge Lutens, Poivre Noir, so which means like black pepper.
You said that right, by the way.
Yeah, I think I did.
Your
My
accent was right.
accent is on point. Yeah, good. And actually, I never smelled this fragrance before entering the shop, and for me, black pepper was always like a side note. It never was the main ingredient. And when I saw that it was like the fragrance was called Poivre Noir, I was a bit like skeptical because I don't want to smell the spice, like a pizza or something. No interest. But actually, when I applied this, I had to buy it like on the spot because it's really.
I would love to smell you. You've made me intrigued, but don't open the package. He hasn't opened it.
Yeah, I haven't opened it yet.
Yeah. You've
But
intrigued me.
It is really, really nice. It is really addictive.
For me, last one, Saint Honoré.
Not bad.
Not bad, all right. Not bad. It's in homage to the pastry. Opens up with a beautiful hazelnut, but then when it dries down, it has a very delicate vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So it starts off, all the boys, when I sprayed it before, they thought, oh, you're very pastry or cookie-like. But it's lovely. Different, huh? Yeah, different. Boom. This is gorgeous. So you would think a cultured man like myself would have already had a steak tartare. I haven't. And I figured the best place to have it is in France, obviously, and in Paris. This restaurant is highly recommended. And so I thought, boom, let's try a steak tartare, which just, I mean, honestly, the thought of raw meat, I mean, I have raw fish all the time, but here we go. Voila. Steak tartare. Said it perfectly. If you didn't know it was raw meat, you would just think it's has some like texture to it, but there's no grizzle or no chewiness, no like hard. It's got some capers, there's onion, there's peppers, as in salted pepper, a bit of mustard. It's actually really good. I'm gonna have some more and then I'm gonna rate it. All right, here we go. So let's do a review of my steak tartare. As you can see, I've enjoyed it. It's very, for my first time, I was expecting a lot worse. If you haven't had steak tartare and you wanna know, I'm trying to explain what's the texture of it. If you've had like minced tuna, raw tuna. I know that you probably, if you haven't had that, you might not have had this, but it's very similar in the texture. It has a lot of some give to it. If you like steak but sometimes don't like that beefy taste, then the steak tartare is perfect for that. There is a slight beefiness to it, but it's not overpowering. It's actually very, very subtle as a taste texture. The flavor in this tartare is spectacular. Chunks of onion, chunks of capers. There's a slight peppery spice to it, so I'm going to say there's some cayenne pepper or something like that. And then black pepper is definitely very present. Then there's the mustard in the salad. It's pretty awesome. For my first one, as a rating, because I don't compare it, well, I can't compare it with anything else, 10 out of 10. So, boom. This was my first steak tartare in Paris. So I don't know if you know this guy. He's only my bestie and business partner. And hang on, we got cars coming.
The boys.
The boys. So we've been, tonight is the beginning of the France Fragrance Tour 2024. Bada boom, baby.
Kicking off with a big champagne night to meet our guests.
Yes.
And you and I have had about 2 days here just to go meet up with a lot of the brands that we're organizing on the tour. Yesterday we went over to the iconic Jovoy boutique.
Yes.
Probably one of our favorite places in the whole city.
We got little gifts for everybody.
Are we going to show them some B-roll maybe?
Actually, I didn't film it.
I did.
There's B-roll in the, there's B-roll. There's gifts that are being put into everybody's room. They don't know about it yet.
Yeah.
So.
You had the cool idea of, what if when the guests arrive, after their long flight and they arrive, open up their hotel door, boom, right on the bed
already
right there.
Perfumes there.
Bang!
Yeah.
That's how we want to start the fragrance. And so where are we heading now?
We're going to Floraiku because we've got some other little surprises in store for our guests. This is going to happen on Wednesday. So the day that this video goes out, we've already been experiencing. So some extra little bits and pieces happening for our beautiful guests from all around the world.
Yeah, exciting. This is going to be fun.
So why don't we go there? We'll see if we can film. It would be nice to film in the boutique.
Yeah.
It's such a glorious looking thing. And I'll see if Sergio's okay for him to do a little bit of a rundown of the fragrance.
Now this is a brand that I have to say, for me, one of the most beautiful packaging bottles.
Absolutely.
And I believe you got a couple of bottles. I don't own any myself.
Yeah.
It's
Are we
not
going
a
to change
brand.
that? Are we going to change that?
Are we going to change that? You'll find out in a couple of days.
Are we allowed to say that we gave each other a budget?
Maybe we'll post up on our Instagram, like, what did Marcelo buy?
Yeah.
What did Kevin buy?
Well, we gave each other a budget.
Okay. X amount of dollars. I thought it was probably more than enough.
He pushed me down.
I think the financier is on my side about this.
Ripped off, man. I'm like, where's the money? No, anyway. You can see who's the spender here.
Yeah. Kid in a candy store with unlimited budget. Boom. Just imagine the danger there.
Boom.
Now, it's a brand that I don't believe we could try in Australia.
Yeah.
So for us, it's a big deal. This is a big deal.
For me, it is. I was here last year. I love this brand. I did a review. Look at Sandra. Yes. So Sandra, our camera woman, is walking backwards. So she's the boss. Anyway. Last year I was here. I got some stuff.
Yes.
The fragrances are good. I rate them very, very highly. I mean, the packaging is one thing, but it's got to be the perfume. So.
100%. I love just the story, the concept behind them. Very original. And personally myself, I think I've only ever tried a small handful, including the 2 bottles that I tried at your office.
They've got a new one.
Okay, so this is going to be
we're going to see the new one.
It's going to be a big release.
It's just been released.
Exciting.
Oh! Hang on a second.
What's this?
Ooh. Okay, hang on a second. Smell that.
A little bit more of a kind of a spice gourmand. The 2 that you have, I don't believe they're not gourmands, are you? You have one that does it have a Maté leaves in it?
So one is very aromatic, green almost.
What's that one called?
That's between 2 trees.
Okay.
Actually, we'll cross over to the other side.
Yeah.
The good thing about Paris after the Olympics, everything is super clean. Everything's beautiful.
Yeah, everything is super clean. I'm getting a cinnamon, sort of like spicy, vanilla, amber. It's gorgeous. That's actually, for me, well, I'm such a sucker. You're a lot more. I'm a kid in a candy store.
Yes.
Line me up.
Yep.
Put it in front of me.
Perfumes everywhere.
Boop, 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 boop.
I think I would say I'm a lot more tough.
You are tough.
Yeah, I'm tough.
Yeah.
So let's see if anything really pings.
Okay.
And you'll see if I do end up with a bottle
Yeah.
during our tour here.
Then if whatever he bought,
On the next Maté
I'm
tour.
telling you gotta get this.
I'll show
'cause
you guys it, yeah.
If Kevin is crossed over the line, that's saying a lot.
I like your one with the yerba mate.
Yeah, between two trees.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Let's go check it out.
All right, bro, let's do this thing. Sergio, Marcelo, good to see you again, my friend. This is Kevin, and Sandra's behind camera. Do you mind if we do a bit of filming in here?
Yes, of course you can do. We have different collections. One of the collections, the white one, it's based on tea ceremony. Here, each hard note, it's a different kind of tea, which will give transparency and purity to the different aromas. Following up, you have the Ikebana Japanese flower arrangement inspiration. We mainly work with flowers that come from trees, such as cherry blossom or magnolia, but we also have normal flowers like jasmine or orange blossom. We have a collection of oriental category. Here the fragrances are exclusive to different countries such as London or Geneva. And then we have the luxury edition, which is called 3776, which stands for the height of Fuji mountain. Here the notes are extracted by one of the purest ways. We work mainly with essences and concentrations are higher than the other eau de parfum. Floraiku actually has its name from flower, because flower always played an important part in perfumery. And each fragrance behind will come with a haiku translated into English. Most of them written by Clara Molloy, and the haiku, the name of the perfume, as well as the image, will tell us a story about what the fragrance tries to convey.
I would love to test. You gave me a sample last time I was here. It's Into the Dark, I think.
Yes, in the dark.
In the dark. Is that right? I love this one. I've been wearing it and it stays on my skin. It projects. It's magical.
Let's go then. We have this here. It's for you to put the different papers I'm going to give you. Maybe your favorite ones.
This is like a
You can put them apart.
omakase and you're like a master.
Yeah.
In the dark, well, we have a Turkish rose, but it's not a floral perfume. This rose has been veiled by smoky sandalwood incense. And as you said, it has a lot of character because on the opening, the peppermint imposes itself.
This has been magic on me.
The rare note here, it's licorice,
Right.
which is in the heart.
Okay, yeah.
Where should I put it?
If you put it here, yep. Boom.
There it
Thank you.
goes.
I love this one. So this is already, dear financier. This is already one that.
Is on the list.
Yeah.
On the list.
Rise and fall, it's the beginning of autumn. These micro seasons actually start by the end of August. It is the moment in which the temperature from the air changes. It happens in 3 days. This changing of temperature will create contrasts in the air. Ginger here as a spicy bright note. It's the energy that prevails from the summer that's already starting to get away. With lavender, vanilla, Peru balm, and I am missing one note, which is immortal flower. Immortal flower. So this is a sort of powderish with aromatic background and mineral scent, like the leaves from the trees that fall and creak, but they have not yet started to decompose.
Can't wait. The tour begins tonight, and we've got so many great things lined up. One of them, obviously, being being here in Floraiku with Sergio and going through all the different fragrances.
I think this is going to be a really big experience for them. This is going to be on Thursday.
Yep.
For those of you who, I know you're going to be super curious, Maté Talk, you're able to put it out once a week, but if you guys want to see every single day what we're doing, hit our Instagram page, pop up a little thing there.
I'm already doing a lot of content on Instagram, so keep looking at the stories and things that are coming out there. That's a quick and easy way to push things out, because Maté Talk takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone. We'll look forward to seeing you guys on the next Maté Talk.
See you there.
As we bring you some other glorious fragrances. Baby. I've been in love with niche perfumery for some time now, and I also love travel. Now we've married these two things together and created KM Fragrance Stores. 2025 is all about Italy. There are 2 tours happening, one in February, the ESXENCE tour. You're gonna wanna join us on this one-day event. And then in September, we have an 8-day luxury tour. Rome, Milan, Florence, travel, good food, fragrances, bada bing baby.
You're gonna wanna come with us. ESXENCE is the biggest perfume show that happens in the calendar year. Now this is where you're going to be surrounded by 400 niche fragrance brands. We're going to give you a guided tour of the day. The ESXENCE tour is open now. We've already had a number of guests come and book their spots.
Then in September, if you want to now slow down the pace, 8-day luxury. We're in conversation with a number of beautiful Italian brands in each of those key cities. Those dates are locked and loaded. So if you want to join us for that, make sure you reach out to us to find out more. We look forward to an exciting 2025 as we explore niche perfumery, travel, and Italy.
We'll see you there.